I gambled for a while with the parlays. And I also took a quantitative statistics class to figure out how stats are created. Homie, they cold when they tell you it's a 3-point spread. It's a 1-point spread. And that game end up coming down to that. How can they figure that out?
I just watched the game last night. They gave, who was that team who missed that field goal at the end last night? They gave them a 2.5-point spread. They scored a touchdown, and all of a sudden, instead of them kicking an extra point with time expired to be able to win by 3 points, they get a unnecessary, what it was called, unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, and they missed the field goal, missed the point afterwards, and they didn't cover the 2.5-point spread and lose by 2. That's crazy.
Come on. Let me just say this. That world, that underground world, is so powerful. It got John F. Kennedy to become president. Nigga, those people helped his daddy help him become president. When Donald Trump got ready to run, those people, nigga, do what they do and shake what they shake to make things happen. They control it. They control it, homie. They bet on everything, my nigga. That world bet on everything. And you don't know the faces of the players. That's how you know it's so powerful.
Hey, who you think gonna win the election? Let's go around. You think Trump gonna pull it off?
I would like for Condoleezza Rice to run. Condoleezza Rice is the best and purest thing we got left right now. I think they gonna give us Biden again. Because Biden is a puppet. Biden is a puppet for the Ukrainians. They've been doing business over there for a long time, homie. Biden is a puppet for the Chinese, and they one of our enemies. He a puppet to them, homie. Biden is one of the oldest living government officials. Outside that other woman just died in the 90-something. He's one of the oldest living. He's been in there a long time, homie. He owe a lot of people some favors. He been in there too long. It was never designed for them to be in there that long. If you study it's social studies, it was never designed for them to be in there that long, because once you're in there that long, you become absolutely corruptible. Absolute power, absolute corrupts. So that's why George Washington and those powers to be said that we're only going to do 2 terms. Because if you're in power for so long, homie, you corrupt. And he's corrupt.
Why do you think they're coming so hard after Donald Trump? I see they've never came this hard for an American president before to try to arrest him. Why do you think they're coming so hard after Donald Trump?
More government officials was identified, arrested and charged for child sex trafficking under his presidency. He's a businessman. He's the first businessman to sit at the president White House and run America like a corporation, as it should have been, instead of trying to run it as a country. When you run it as a country, you see what's happening. America became a corporation in the 60s, I believe. Probably earlier than that. But this is a corporation. That's why you never hear them speak about the American citizen. You don't even hear that term anymore. The American citizen. You don't hear people say citizens' rights. Because once we became a corporation, This is not about racism. This is not about socialism. This is not about classism. This is driven by capitalism. This is a capitalist country now. So your rights don't mean too much, but you do have some rights. And what are those rights? Your consumer rights. You are no longer a American citizen. You are a American consumer once they pass the Consumer Reporting Crediting Act. That's why you hear the media refer to us as the American consumer. Well, we're identified as consumers now, homie, because this is a capitalist country. Capitalism. We stuck on socialism and racism. Socialism is a motherfucker getting your food stamp, welfare, stimulus checks. Racism is the shit that we can't see that we think we can see. But nigga, if you tap into capitalism, you can beat racism. So they tricking us with the racism shit. That's why the black man can't create economics. If we tap into capitalism, we go start creating economics. Nigga go back to trying to sell a little dope. Nigga go start trying to hook up radios again, cut grass. But we squabbling by racism, homie. So we missing capitalism. Capitalism trumps citizenship. You got more consumer rights than any other rights in the world, homie. If you complain as a consumer,